Alright, welcome back to Tour de Valheim. ManCaveChris on my new Wednesday night slot, as I'm sure Caper explained. And back with my cool guy glasses as well. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do tonight. Seems like I'm in a bit of trouble here. And Caper has jumped ahead. So, I think my plan will be after we check the farm and whatnot, is to sail south. We're just going to go straight south, bumping into plains and whatever else we find. And obviously we're looking to see if we can spot Yagluth, but you know, if we see mistlands or something, maybe we'll dip our toes in that, see how that goes. Now I can't remember if it's day or night, so that's a bit of a problem. Let's see here. That's south. And I think we're day. It's going to be day, so we're good. Okay. Farm. Let's go check the farm. I'm really hoping that our stuff is grown. Especially the barley, because it was kind of not growing very fast. I will, Giannis. I will go south. I am a youngish man, and I shall go south. I don't know. I had two thoughts. Maybe we could discuss that, actually. So thanks for coming in, by the way. Welcome. But basically, I have a fairly good-sized black forest where I've been kind of dicking around. But it's obviously near the Elder and pretty far west. So, you know, in the interest of going in the direction that I'll eventually need to go in anyway, being south, I was kind of figuring, like, maybe instead of running around in that big open plains, consuming all of my Deathsquito repellent, maybe I'd be better off just going straight south and seeing if we can find some new islands, getting closer down to Ashlands. I realize that more mistlands will generate to the sides probably than the south, but like we don't really need a huge one. I'm hoping to find a diverter like dock or something, or like a big structure on the coast that I can get in there and get some help from them and potentially take it apart for resources. Hey boss, welcome in. Yeah, I gotta put the heat on, you're right. He's kind of going slow and steady there, but now he's, you know, he did it, to his credit. I thought he'd have more trouble with Yagluth than he did, to be honest. Maybe we should, before we do this. Yeah, I really thought he was going to struggle a bit more. But it's kind of funny because it seems like in the end his struggle was actually more to do with some annoying Deathsquitos and stuff, which is of course classic plains. There was an idea last stream somebody had to kind of figure out kind of where the boundary is. I think it was to make this to grass. So you can see the plains boundary. I realize that's going to kill some of our crop, but that's okay. Oops. But yeah, so, you know, credit where credit's due. He did it. And it was his first one. So if that's plains, how come that one wasn't happy? I guess I just planted it too close to other things. Alright. Let's just do that for now. This should give us enough room to work with. Oh, a boar. That boar is in dangerous territory. But yeah, so we will get the barley planted, go make some good foods, get our boat ready, get our line from the world center there, and just start going south, I guess, till we see something. I'm fairly confident that if I just sail around enough, I'll eventually find Yagluth. I'm less confident that I'll know where the heck I am when I find it. So of course we're going to need to bring a portal. And it might sort of be like an isolated area that we don't exactly travel back to anyway other than via the portal. Because who knows how far I'm going to go. I really struggle with these, making sure I get them lined up. These crops are harder for me. Their sprites are like multiple stems. Or not sprites, I guess they're 3D models, but yeah. I think you're raining hellfire with fire arrows on a dwarf dock. I won't be attacking them, not in this initially. My usual plan is if I find a dock to hang out near it long enough that I can attract in baddies and have the diverter continually fight them for me until eventually they're all killed. In which case then I go in and steal their sap extractor or, you know, whatever. If I find a dock that I can get a cart into, I'll just do the cart trick and steal it that way. But I've not been very lucky with the docks having any way usually for me to do that, because you can't build near them obviously with their ward. And I find like wherever you can finally find places to build a cart, then you can't get the damn thing to it because the terrain is just crazy. Right, so maybe one more in there maybe. Some of these might have been too close to work, but that's quite the farm. Worth, I think we'll be good. So now I would have actually, you know what I do need? I do need to kill some locks somehow. Because the Lox trophy is required to make a pretty awesome looking trinket, I think. Unless I'm getting that backwards, but I also, of course, want the food. Locks are quite hard for me to take on by myself, though. They're a little tanky. Like last time we had the bear help us, and that was, of course, good. Alright, I think we'll keep like 26 reserve in case something happens, and we'll just start pushing another patch of 50 through. Now that we're getting into exponential production, I'm not going to be too worried about this, basically. And I'm not worried about getting the totems, because, I mean, fairly trivial. We'll just run through a bunch of different villages at some point if we need to. Okay. Leave that in there for now. Okay. Food situation isn't the best. We're going to have to do some foods. And I actually don't know. I'm going to have to ditch some of my gear and stuff to be able to carry enough. Well, actually, that's not true. I can go make the boat. It'd be nice to get a raid before we go anywhere. Actually, that would be great. Oh, yeah, we made some food last time. That's right. Okay. I don't want to waste great food on sale, but maybe a full stack of rock, a full stock of that wood, just in case we have to build something. We're going to want... If we go into Mistlands, I don't know what we're going to do. We're probably just going to be running and being scared. I think I'll leave these arrows behind at this point, the flint arrows. I just need the inventory space. I want my ooze bombs. Oh yeah, the other thing I was going to do... So obviously, unless we get another raid like shortly and it's fuelings, which would be sweet. Black metal is a problem. Like... I have quite a bit in other places, but I haven't boated any home. And I thought about it, and maybe what would be a good idea is to actually just take some forage materials over to the Elder Portal. Let's go see how much we have there. Because I think if I am careful about it, I can probably bring all the non-metal stuff to there. And build like a, I don't know, black metal axe or at gear. One of them. Right, I got 28, so I could do the axe, I think. Right? The axe is 20, I think. The axe is 30. And there's more. If we can get to them, there's more over in the... on top of that rock near the fueling village. We definitely had another pile there. I don't know how much. If I could get it to here, I could do a temporary mini forge, bringing in a few, like, stuff that I could locally farm up some bronze and or some tin and copper right there because it's in a black forest, and probably, you know, get it done. Where's this one go? I don't remember. Is this our fishing spot? Yeah, I think there's black metal here too, right? Yeah, there's 17 here. So we could technically get... we could walk this over to that base. That's easy enough. So maybe that's the plan. Just gotta drop off some stuff. Oh boy. So we'll drop off like, I don't know, half of this for a minute. Go carry all that wood over to Elder. Elder's still connected, so we'll be able to get back. And then we can probably just find, yeah, like another copper tin deposit or two there. Get what we need. And we should be fine. I'm still hearing like a tree getting like smashed around. Control it there, obviously. But yeah, this should give me enough to make a couple things anyway. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll find enough copper and tin around here to be of no concern. But then I guess we're gonna have to think about the fact that we'll probably get a raid, which out here wouldn't be ideal. A control raid would be awful because they would just ruin everything. Trying to think if there's any easy way. I could like build up onto the Elder Pillar, I guess. That'd be the easiest thing, maybe, to just make like a safe little spot. But yeah, look at this. There's some tin here. I ran by some back there. Probably some in that barrel. We definitely can make this work. And I got a bunch actually already in here. So I just need to go get like 6 bronze. Or sorry, 6 copper. And a bit of coal, which I can make. Or bring through a portal. Then I'll be able to have a forge here, and I'll be able to produce the base items that I need. We don't have a pickaxe with us right now, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to go and deal with that. But I don't really want to set up like alternate bases so much, because it's just a lot of resources and grinding that I don't feel like doing. But having like a little bit of stuff that I can take in my boats and stuff, so that whenever I'm out and about I can actually repair items and do a few things is definitely going to be nice. So let's guess we'll take that one. Sure. Not too worried right now. It's fairly safe out there. I guess we can probably just try to find one quick copper deposit. Hopefully we won't get that troll's attention. And yeah, do we have enough stuff to make a raid here? Like, I have 2 items there. There's some campfires spread around. Ah, there is a troll there, damn it. The troll keeps respawning. Guess I'll have to take him over to the plains and kill him. Unless I can find one over here far enough away from him. Of course, then we're going to track in swamp stuff, probably. Yeah, I guess our spawn proofing isn't really doing it. Okay, he kind of wandered away a little bit, so I can just find a copper. That'd be good. There we go. Kind of close to the plains. Try to do this quick. Okay, that's actually good. That guy will be our like blocker. Oh crap. Troll came. Man, they hear far away for mining. Did we get any? Got 4. Okay, well, we'll just let him sort himself out over there for a minute. Maybe there's another one over near his original location. I could probably take him out, but it just takes time. They're so hard for me to kill. It takes so many arrows. Maybe there's another one over here, please. Come on. Is that one? Nope. Very annoying. Melee on the trolls. Yeah, it's tough and hardcore. If I screw up any dodge rolls, I'm pretty much guaranteed to die. I can take probably one hit now. But not reliably. Yeah, see, this is actually, like, so welcome in, also, Sophist. This is one of my biggest flaws, is because I play hardcore so often that I don't actually, like, get... Oh, fuck, there's a bear. I don't get very skilled in the melee combat, you know? I kind of just don't do it a lot. Which is a problem, right? I can take it out. It's just a matter of, do I really want to risk dying? Penalty for dying in hardcore is just so awful. It just doesn't, it makes like the risk of it not worth it half the time. We haven't died in a while, so my skills are up to like decent and respectable levels, and dying would real suck. Yeah, normal mode for sure I would do it. I'd be all over him. Just grab a spear and kill him. You can also see, like, I run around with crappy items half the time because I'm trying not to die with good stuff if something bad happens, like a surprise bear. Because that bear could have probably one-shot me if I, you know, if they weren't so... Their AI is kind of goofy still. I find their detection is pretty bad. But yeah, I gotta be really careful because, like, you know, one shot and a bear can kill me, probably. I have probably enough armor to take a hit, but again, I'd be super staggered. Yeah, one missed dodge roll is the end of you in most hardcore scenarios. It's You know, I like a challenge, so I'm not really going to complain. But I do think sometimes, you know, it'd be awesome if hardcore had, like, I don't know, a little bit of a different approach. Because, like, I get it. It definitely is a skill issue. If you can't dodge roll very well, then you know, you're going to die. But I feel like in hardcore, unfortunately, you can't do half the builds, right? Like the thing that they have to fix the most, and I was kind of a bit bummed that they didn't address it in the latest update, is the problem with stagger and blocking. On hardcore, I think you should have a bigger stagger bar. I think that would be fair. Just because otherwise, like, what's the point of... There's no feasible way that I can use a shield against anything in a biome that's not like 3 or 4 previous. Because, like, I can't block... Today, I could probably block a 1-star Draugr with, like, a silver shield and not get staggered if I was careful with my foods. But, like, you know... So, I don't know if you've been watching the race, Sophist, but... So, CaperCafe is my... buddy that I share the channel with, and he's racing against me, but he's in normal mode. So, he has a map, normal mode, and, he's currently... He just beat Yagluth, so he's a little bit ahead of me, although I have less days in game, so that's how we're judging it. So I still have a chance to catch up. But, like, he's out there parrying foolings and stuff, right? I can't do that. Like, it doesn't matter. Even if I had, like, a max level black metal shield, I don't think I could parry them successfully. Hey, Mark. Welcome in. How you doing? So, unfortunately, I have to play the... you know, kind of roguelike way where I have to, like, keep all my good items in a chest and only risk them sometimes, and try to use, like, bows and stuff more often. Like, one of my tactics I've been using a lot is to lure like opposing factions to fight each other, so I don't have to do it. That's practically how we've killed all of our big enemies, like abominations, trolls, locks. Otherwise, I have to sit on a rock and shoot stuff for, you know, 20 minutes. But yeah. How's this doing? They all done? Oh, I have, like, no wind. Alright, we gotta get another mead cooking. And let's see if we can get a raid. And yeah, so hardcore raids, of course, also big problem for me out and about, especially now after, you know, the wolf raids became active. Gotta be careful. Had a max iron armor, 2-star Draugr would one-shot. Yeah, exactly. And if, like, yeah, no, Draugr Elite, you can't take a hit. I've killed one and it was cheesed, like, basically, you know, in a crypt. I shot him when he couldn't get to me. We got the trophy after a while of killing them. Maybe we got 2. Killed 2 to get that, so I got lucky there. But yeah, early in the game, any archer will kill you in one shot till you get the root harness, basically, right? So it can be tough. It's, you know... If they doubled your stagger bar, so that, like... Because, again, you're still gonna get killed by one-hit things. But at least, you know, having a double stagger bar allows you to play the game just on a more, you know, difficult way, really. Okay, so what do we... See, like, I have so much copper here, but... Anyway, so Mark, obviously Caper is, you know, he did it. He beat Yagluth, so I'm in a bit of trouble. So we're thinking about sailing south. But I wanted to try and set up a means to get some black metal tools made that don't waste my precious base black metal, because I've only got 22. And I'd like to save those for build pieces and stuff. You know, like, whatever. We might still need a bit around the base. So I was thinking of, because I have, like, a stack and a half of black metal over near the one of my portals, that it'd be alright if I could just collect local tin and copper, build a forge, and then portal through, you know, the other materials that I need to level it up a bit, and then I could build the base like black metal axe, the base black metal ad gear out there, consuming that black metal, and wait for another raid here to have, you know, my supplies stocked. Because I don't feel like sailing back for 3 days right now during the race to just bring metal home. Hey Helga, you made it. How you doing? Good morning to you. Good evening to us. Yeah, it's been an interesting week trying to switch the schedule with Caper, but I think it's a better choice for me anyway. I have not nearly as much going on Wednesday nights. Basically, my son has Taekwondo on Monday nights, and it's like it ends just before the stream, basically. So I'm always rushing. What do we need here? So I built some fire resistance. How's my Ratatoss supply? Kind of low. Kind of low. Only got 2 of those left. We have to share us those. We can't waste those right now. Maybe we could do another Ratatosk. What do I need for that? I think we... Come on. I don't like how I can't reach this damn thing. Ratatosk. Honey, blueberries, and squirrel hamstrings. We definitely have all that. 10. Was it 10? I don't remember. I'll just take 10 and see. Definitely got these guys. Come on. But yeah, so I'm trying to get a raid as well. Like I really want one right now, badly. Like especially if it's going to be a fueling raid, that'd be fantastic because I can just peg them from outside my walls and get all their metal, you know. Before we go sailing, maybe tomorrow. I wouldn't mind just getting a couple pieces of the copper that I needed that were, you know, we just got interrupted by a troll and a bear over in the other Black Forest Elder base. But, yeah. Ah, well, I appreciate that, Helga. Thank you very much. Hope you don't adjust your sleep schedule around us, but if you do, well, more sleep is always good, I guess. Yeah, so we'll just hang out at the base for the night, I guess, and see if, you know, maybe we get a raid. And then that'll at least know I'll have some, you know, confidence that I won't get another one right away. And then we got to think about boat navigation. So maybe we should look at the map for a minute. Let me just go get that opened. I'm gonna have to go say goodnight to the kids in a second too, probably. Okay, so here's the map. So if this is my map, since I don't have one, I have to make one in paint. And home base is up here. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor very good, actually. Is there like a... I don't think there's a way to highlight my cursor in this. Anyway. We can always just draw things and erase it. You know, big fat lines. Alright, there you go. You can see that. So we're up here. This is the home base. And we were just over here at the Elder, which was like this map has been hell for no map run. The Elder is so goddamn far away that it's like butting into plains, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's like mistlands over here at this point. And you know, it just took forever to find and get there. And then we ended up finding bone mass here, which is cool. But you know, I could explore this. There's definitely more here. There's lots of fueling camps. I could probably run through this whole thing and look for Yagluth and stuff. But I know I want to go south, right, for Ashlands eventually. And since it's a race, I don't really want to spend a ton of time going to the far, you know, west or east of the map. So I'm thinking we continue down south. We do have a portal here. Maybe that would be... We might be better off going through that portal and then sailing from there, perhaps. That might make more sense. It's off-center a bit, so we'd have to try to, like, look at the world tree and get back to center, as opposed to just trying to shoot this course. Plus, I mean, again, I don't know if I've got this orientated right, to be honest, so who knows. But, yeah, like, if we can get down here further tonight and find some plains, or even a Mistlands, like I can sail the coast of the Mistlands as long as I don't run into a yawl or something, which would suck in the boat. But it'd be awesome if I could find a diverger settlement on the coast, or even an infested mine. Ideally, an infested mine next to a diverger place, so I can get them to clear it out for me, so I can at least kill the ones outside. Yes, Helga, thanks for the reminder. Like, if you can, please, it helps us out. And of course, if I can find like a nice Black Forest patch somewhere, that's an area where I can kind of build a portal and be a bit safe, or find a really cool area that, like a big rock or something in the plains that I can safely get onto and not get killed and make a portal there. I don't know, we could do something like that. And then that'll be our new exploration place. We'll just make it base camp and we'll explore from there. So that's that plan. I also needed to collapse some portals because we have like way too many. So I'm guessing maybe the best one to do is to collapse the no-name one, because we won't really be needing this right now. We'll fish other places later. So we could just collapse that, sail the boat back to here, leave it at the Elder base, I guess. And then that'll be our no-name portal that we can take on us with us. I think we collapsed one of these last time, but we still have 3 on that island. So that's a bit much, but I don't really want to ditch the Frost Cave one in case we want to go there for something. And of course I need to keep a portal near any boss in case I die and lose somehow, I don't know, all of my... It'd be pretty hard to lose all the Dragon Tears, but you never know. Apparently we have black metal on a chest here as well. Oh yeah, that's right. So there's some black metal here. I don't think there's much, though. I don't think there's very much. I think that was just a little bit, because that's where my farm's at. We also have 3 portals on this island. We have the Bog Witch and Bone Mass portal. We have a Crypt portal and a farm. We need the farm, we need the Bog Witch and Bone Mass, but the Crypt one, maybe not. But I guess I'll keep it for now, because you never know. We're going to need more iron at some point. We haven't visited Haldor in a long time, but of course we have a portal for him. Maybe this tower portal should come down. Doesn't really serve a whole lot of purpose anymore. That's also not really bothering me. So, yeah, I don't know. This one, iron, maybe is also one to remove because we've kind of done this and I don't think there's anything left on this island. Although that was a good wraith hunting place where we had a bonfire set up and it was pretty easy to get them. So I don't know, maybe I can't really do portal breakdown like I'd hoped, unfortunately. But our like wall of portal names is getting kind of big. So we got, you know. Which one's mountain? Maybe we don't have that anymore. Maybe that one's not there. Yeah, I guess we got rid of that one. Did we get rid of Wolf? No, we still have Wolf. Oh yeah, we changed the name from Breeder. Used to be Breeder. Okay, so Mountain's empty. So that can be a new portal. Wolf is still around. Alright. We got a couple of swamp ones. Iron we definitely still have. Anyway, let me get inside here and catch up on the chat for a minute. I know I haven't eaten, I'm just kind of hanging out. Not going to waste the food. I'm not going to pull a caper though and go through a portal with 25 health, which was hilarious. Yeah, let's see here. I just want to rewind the chat. Sometimes you stream really late, but try not to when you know we're in the morning. Oh, okay, well, we do appreciate that. Thank you. I didn't get a chance to catch you if you were streaming today. Sorry, I had a very busy day at the office. Helga, not gonna flood the chat with Enshrouded as much tonight. I wanted to tell you that I got a certain biome and it looked so much like plains. I expected feelings. Ah, nice. Yeah, okay. So, again, I think it is something on the list for Caper and I. We would like to try it. I'm thinking of Nomad Highlands. Poked your head into the Kindle Wastes. Bunch of sandstone. Nice. Yeah, Chris, south is probably where you want to head anyway, just for future progression. It'd be funny if you guys end up finishing the Ashlands right when Deep North arrives. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll be, but I mean, geez, I told Caper today that, you know, even though we're, well, he's 5 of 7 bosses in at the current build of the game, like, that's maybe a little past halfway in terms of time. Like, Mistlands and Ashlands is going to be a grind. Especially for me, but like, I think, you know, I find mountains is hard, plains is like, is frustrating, but once you get a handle on it, like, it's not that bad, right? The plains is actually quite easy. The boss is easy to find because it's easy to see. As much as the Vegispheres, like, it's really frustrating in this game how like the hardest Vegisphere to find is for the easiest boss to just spot by accident, right? But anyway, that's just how it works. Fueling trophies and stuff, or sorry, the totems, like, it's not hard to get them. You just run through the camp if you have to. Yag can be tough, but obviously if you prepare, you can handle it. So like, I find plains is a bit of a chill, and then you get into Mistlands, and like, oh man, it's just hard because of the terrain and, well, obviously the mist, and everything in Mistlands hits hard. Everything's resistant until you get magic. Mistlands is rough, and then Ashlands is just always rough, because it's just relentless. But yeah. Anyway. Let's hope we don't take as long as it takes for Deep North. Although I would hope Deep North to come soon, but I think it's probably at least 6 months away, right? So let's assume we can finish this in a calendar year. And I have to win, obviously, right? You think Enshrouded would be a great co-op stream, the two of you watching? Yeah, I do think that would be a lot of fun, actually. Like, we're torn because, like, obviously the long videos are good for the channel, and like, we enjoy making them, and I really like doing the Valheim challenges. Did anybody catch the day, or did I just like miss it? I guess I missed it. But streams are a lot of fun, and like, honestly, I don't want to sound lazy, but it's like a lot less work, right? Like, if you can get a stream with good numbers and it helps the channel grow, then like, super easy compared to recording hundreds of hours and editing, that's for sure. All right, well, I'll be right back. I'm just going to use the bathroom real quick, say goodnight to my kids. Then I think we'll get our south line and we'll just start sailing. We don't really need to worry too much about the other forge setup, all that yet anyway, because whatever, like, we're going to, if we find a Mistlands and we need a black metal axe, we'll prioritize getting that at some point. But I'll be right back. Establishing yourselves with an audience in the genre. Yeah, I think so. I think we're working on it. Like, we're not, you know, we don't work as hard as some of those guys. Like, gotta hand it to Snazzy specifically, because he's putting out videos like a fiend. I don't know what his, like, situation is in life. I'm sure he's a busy guy too, but he's a fellow Canadian, by the way, which is awesome. But with the kids and stuff and work, like, I just don't have the time to do what I would like to do. Why do I always do that? I should not eat the ones in my inventory. I should eat the ones out of here. I don't have to do this every time. Very bad at food management. Okay, I'm fairly comfortable with carrying stuff now like this. We have a bonfire worth of materials. Didn't get a raid. That's kind of shitty. I really would have liked to get one. Just to, oh, hold on. Let's go get the boat placed and stuff. So do we want to sail from... I guess we do want to sail from Iron. Because that will make things a little easier. Hey, Sinan, welcome back. Thanks for coming again. How are things going? Let's see. Yeah, long ship we can build, but I just got rid of my wood, which I'm gonna need. Get some of these out here for now. Okay, so if we go to Iron, that's I think the southernmost place we've ever been. Yeah, I got the shade still, Rob. It actually worked last week. I feel like I slept better. I've been struggling so much with sleep. Like, just, I go to sleep early. I give myself lots of time, like you're supposed to. You know, I have a consistent bedtime, a consistent wake-up time, all the good stuff, everything you're supposed to do. But, man, does my brain ever, like, just stay active after gaming especially. Like, it is a struggle. I really suffer with... Not, I wouldn't say it's like insomnia or anything, but just like, I'm thinking about stuff. Valheim or work or family or whatever. Sometimes I just get a song stuck in my head and I'm just like, you know, it's time to sleep. But for whatever reason, I'm going to lay in bed for like 4 hours and then it's 2 a.m. and I still haven't fallen asleep, or I've had like micro sleeps and it's just sucks. So anyway, rant over, but yeah, that's what gets me. But yeah, welcome in. How you doing, Rob? You think he's a full-time creator? Okay, well that would make sense. If he's not, he's an absolute beast, because like, holy crap. The guy is keeping up on top of things. Okay, there's our portal mats. So got that. Do we need anything else, honestly? Like, I guess the only downside of doing it this way is that I can't like take metal. Because now I'm starting with a portal first, then a boat ride instead of from here, but it'll save us days since we're racing and all. Okay, let's get the north line. This is gonna be critical. We'll be out in the open ocean and... Hello. This is gonna suck if we can't figure out where the hell we're going. Okay, we'll go with the this guy. Or do we want the south line today? I guess we want the south line today, right? Ta-da, south. Okay. South. Check. Then, don't let me forget and build stuff, but also we need to look back at the world tree and we need to recenter ourselves. So we're probably over that way. We're going to have to move back a bit to the west, unless my map's completely wrong, but I guess we'll get a look at a minute from the other way what that's going to look like. I also don't think, to be honest, that I've touched my bed in a while. So it's probably not my spawn point. So let's do that. Not that it would matter. Ha, it wasn't. Because remember, the other night we slept in the wild somewhere. I can't remember why. But we did. Okay, iron. I have a portal. Oh. No, I need to break that one. That's right. That's one of the things we gotta do. Yeah. Good one, boss. I would have probably forgotten, but thanks for reminding me, and I kind of came up with it. Okay, so we'll take... Shit. mean, I could just call this one something, I guess. We have so many. You know what? It's been a good fishing spot. We'll call it fish for now. Fish. I always capitalize the first letter even though all the signs are caps. Yeah, it's hard, like the blue light glasses work really well, honestly. But like, here's the problem, right? They tell you don't look at screens like within whatever hours before bed, and don't look at your phone, and like, what do they expect us to do? That's the only time I got, you know, unless I wake up at like 4 a.m. and stream, which I guess could work sometimes. But otherwise, like, come on, how am I gonna have any fun in my life if I'm not allowed to do anything other than stare at a white wall or something before bed? So yeah, it is relatable. I'm glad it's not just me, Mark, although I don't wish that upon you. How coincidence that the algorithm recommends you again after I quit playing Valheim? Ah, well, we're gonna be sailing south, Sinan. That's the goal today. I'm behind in the race. I don't know if you were there Monday when CaperCafe played, but he beat Yagluth, and that's gotten me into a bit of a pickle. He is, however, quite a few days ahead in game time. So, like, we're not behind yet. Like 30 days or something. So if I pull this off, you know, and find him quick, we might just be catching back up. What? Well, that was unexpected. Okay. I would have 100% thought south was like there. So there you go. We gotta turn right around here. Oh, should I bring the, wait. Maybe I should bring the motor power? Yeah? Maybe. Right? Probably. Probably should have the motor power. I know that, Ecthyr can get me out of trouble, but so can the motor power if we run into a serpent. And we can have, like, liquid Ecthyr on us with this. So maybe we'll motor power. Because, like, I obviously never used it much in a long time because I just did a no boat run and most useless power ever. But I think right now, I think this occasion calls for a motor day. And now it's even better than before. Resistant to frost is cool. Movement speed is cool. Man, this thing got a lot better. Max carry weight. Wait, does it not give wind anymore? Oh yeah, while you're sailing, you still have it. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Motor power equals great. Yeah, 10% faster run is fantastic. I could put on my iron armor right now. Guess we could call directions the world tree, root word, and leaf word. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, if he's part-time, then I guess he's what you call a jobby. A hobby that's really a job. Yeah, I have to be careful not to do that. Like, I got into it pretty hard for a while there where I was starting to put a lot of extra hours in because I got my big video, had a lot of success, was really pumped and excited, and of course, you know, every like almost 40-year-old man's dream is to just retire and play video games, right? Just like every 20-year-old's dream in pretty much every age. So I got excited and I went pretty hard at it for a while. And like, definitely it's one of those games, or it's like, it's a game, yeah, it's a game, like, you know, the harder you play at it, the more you play at it, the better it goes. If I could put out a video every week, I would, but I don't know if I'd have enough topics, because I think the space for like tips and tricks and like trivia and Valheim and stuff is kind of already well covered. So I'm more into like, I like doing the weird challenge runs because I think those are just a lot of fun, but they unfortunately take a hell of a long time to complete, right? Like 100+ hours a game and then editing time. So I can only do like 2 a year. I'm trying to get Caper's kind of working on one, sorta. Trying to get him to do it. Oh, come on. You gonna rain on me, or are we just in swamp? Might be in swamp. I'm sort of getting him to work on one a little bit. I don't know how he's been doing on it lately. But, he's shown some interest. Well, as is the way every time I get in the water. It's gonna rain. Caper died to a mosquito within 5 seconds. But didn't... I know! I was certain he was gonna die to Yag. I was certain he would die. Because Yag, you always underestimate how hard his fire hits you. Like, even with fire resistance, it's pretty rough, right? Man, this sucks. Why does the ocean gotta be stormy? I gotta stay close to the Meadows coast here to get some sunlight. There's like rocks everywhere. Oh, that's not good. Motor power seems like it is kind of awesome now. Look at this flooding. Holy shit. That boar was like right in water. Come on, Meadows. Kick in. Oh, I gotta do this little loop. Look at that little island. That's a nice little island for a... Well, not really. It's not far enough to be a base island. Take it from me. A time-consuming hobby can burn you out as hard as a rough job. Yeah, totally agree. Once you hit landfall, you can always put the portal and hop back and change. Yep, good point. Good point, Giannis. We can go back and change the power anytime we need to. There's no sense in worrying about it. I mean, I like having it for the situations like, you know, serpents after me and I'm not gonna fight it or something. I got needle arrows now though, and my huntsman bow, so I could probably kill a serpent. Okay, so like south-ish, this way. We need the tree to come back. We're actually not too far off the center, are we? Are we? I think we've got it like a little bit over. Ooze bombs are very useful in certain circumstances. They are handy to like supplement arrows for me right now in scenarios where I'm like stuck on a rock trying to kill, say, a pack of wolves hunting me or a bunch of fueling surrounding me, because it just chews away at their health a little faster than, you know, me shooting a million arrows. Plus if I run out. They're very good in the Mistlands dungeons because you can kill things through doors. It's kind of like if you've done the stag breaker trick in a burial chamber where you use the AoE to kill the skeletons through the wall. It's similar to that plan. Okay. Do you think we got over enough? I don't know. Maybe a little more. Let's go a little more. Or this way first. And then we'll do our turn south. So now we need to like stay on this line roughly. Just see where we get. Oh, I turned it. I'm trying to zoom the camera up. Cool. Of course it's storming a little bit. It's never great. Can't see my thing. Okay, let's this is kind of how it works. It just always seems to happen to me. If I do have a serpent problem, we can definitely outrun it right now. I'm not sure I'm very far. Like, I'm not far enough away that I'm in any danger of like sailing off the world edge or anything, so there's that. We don't have a mosquito repellent on us though. We probably should have done that. just in case I like sail headlong into a plains. Because I won't see it very quickly. Like right there. Possibly. That's probably plains, yes. Which means this is plains. That little thing could have a Desquito. But this is okay. I mean, plains are what we're looking for, right? Plains and Mistlands. Okay, hold on. I gotta catch up here. I think meteors might also have non-fire damage type 2. Yeah, blunt. I think you're right. I think he does blunt and fire and lightning for his other attack. I like ooze bombs, especially for crowds of low health enemies. Totally, yeah. They are very good for wolf raids and very good in the frost caves and mines. That's true. Anywhere you have like a door or a corner and you can kind of cheese. Didn't go to Mistlands yet. I ran away as soon as I see the Mist title. Used ooze bomb at swamp. So ooze bombs in the swamp are probably not super great because yeah, most things like Mark's saying are immune to poison. So that's probably the one area where like they're not helpful. Ironically, it's where you get them, but yeah, they're going to be more useful to you in biomes where the things are not immune. Okay, I think that's a plains. So like, if the storm would clear and we could see, we could start spotting things. I wouldn't mind going over and getting onto the land, but of course, death skeeters. That's probably like a fueling just standing in the water over there, possibly. Maybe. Or a shipwreck. Could be a shipwreck. Yeah, it's a shipwreck. I don't like being this close because like a Desquito will come out. And a wolf raid, of course, could occur. I'd like to not make like initial landfall necessarily on the plains. We might not have a choice, especially since it's like probably close to night. Yeah, the weather situation, not ideal. Let's see if we can get a small like footing on one of those outcrops of land there. Hopefully nothing will spawn. I can tank one Desquito hit probably. But too much risk. Yeah, like again, later in the game you don't have a ton of use for ooze and scraps of leather, right? So it's one way that like you can keep a use for those. Like they'll always have the occasional crafting recipe or whatever that needs some. But oh, this is very dangerous. We're gonna run into like a bile. Yeah. Not great. Not great. I don't like this very much. I can't see very well with these damn glasses. I'm gonna have to take them off for a bit because like when it gets dark on top of light filtering, I can't see a thing. Also didn't bring a torch. That was a bit foolish. Oh god. We might be able to go here. We might just have to try it. Oh boy. What? Why are there skeletons? Why won't it let me build this? Okay, well, we're gonna have a fueling. We're gonna have to be careful when we come through. We're gonna definitely have a fueling in the way. Hopefully he doesn't break my portal. That would really blow. Okay, I was like, did it just stop because of that? Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that. That's gonna be annoying. And he's a blunt fueling too. I would have preferred him to be a little spear chucker guy, because at least I can resist that. We might need to go in with the bone mass power live. Just to, and maybe some chunky health foods. Just so that if he does get one hit on me right before I load in, you know. Little cheesy hit. Shit. Well, I didn't account for the damn storm. But of course I should have known better. Alright, well let's at least stay up all night. Give him... I don't know. Well, I don't think he's going to go anywhere, right? That part of the world is unloaded right now. Oh, yeah, okay, good point, boss. Yeah, okay, we'll wait till day. We'll take precautions when we go through anyway. But ideally, again, I want to stay here and get a raid so that we know that we're not going to get a wolf raid right after we go back out in there. Because I'd like to at least run around that plains for a few minutes and like get a look at what we see. Try to figure out where it is. I got to take another north line. And I want to bring a mosquito repellent. That will be important. We don't want to pull a caper and die walking through a portal. I mean, if I'm like ready, I go through and I hear him make his little like, what? Then I'll have my fingers ready for the dodge roll. But if I don't know. Anybody want to Google what a 1 or 0 star club fueling's damage is, and then just multiply it by 2 and tell me how much health I need to not die? Because I don't know. I don't think 120 is enough. So I'm probably going to want to like jack up on the health food, which is going to make me clunky, but with the bone mass power, I can at least... It would have been better beforehand when it was, you know, a little more. But we could probably get our health up to like, well, what could we do here? With that puppy, 75 and 80. And if I really want to go hardcore, I can get a lot of health. You know, that'll be enough to possibly even avoid a stagger. 85, so times 2? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's gonna hurt. 170, meaning that I don't think I can avoid stagger even with the best foods in the game. So, okay. Alright, I can survive a hit. But I will not survive the follow-up hit. Shit. Man, hardcore is brutal. Yeah, well, we'll just wait till day. We'll wait till day, and then we'll switch to the bone mass power and just try to get in there, and maybe I can get a pillar built real quick. A rock pillar up quick enough just to take him out. I don't know what the skeletons were doing there. Like, do skeletons spawn at night in the plains? Is that a thing? I don't think I have ever seen that. I don't really spend a lot of time running around at night. But yeah. I mean, of course I could go in with better weapons. Could take a froster in and slow him right away. I could definitely do that. What are you guys doing? Walking into my spikes? Well, I guess while we wait for night to end, or a raid to occur, we could level up our bow skill. Right? Just do the cheesy way. Not with fire arrows, of course. 0. Did they patch it? Oh, they patched it, didn't they? I don't know. Oh, it's 0 damage, of course. Where's my tents? Okay, we got 9s. Yeah, it depends what I wear. That's for sure. If I put on my best armor as well. Ah, okay. Yeah. I wondered if they like patched out this cheese method. Wouldn't blame them, but this is a godsend for people on hardcore. It's like, if I die, go to 0 skill. I mean, might as well not even have a bow anymore at that point. Got nothing better to do right now. Capered? Is that what we call, is going through a portal with 25 health and dying called a capering now? I do know he's stranded. He died on a island somewhere far, far away. Ah, he made twig. Yeah. I got 1 ectoplasm, I think, or... No. I don't think we found a ghost. Yeah, we haven't found a ghost yet. Man, like, did I even get a level? 34. I got 1, yeah. You're like, holy shit. Skill grind is, like, crazy. You don't get more experience with bows or anything wearing the root harness set, do you? It's just better damage. Oh, you had a ghost raid, yes. Yes, well, if we get a ghost raid, that'd be cool. Last time we got a ghost raid, they were creeping out in my ditch here behind the pigs. I could have easily killed them all. But I didn't bother because ghosts were useless until this update. Yeah, twig would be nice. I'd like to get it. Alright, 198. Because if I can get twig, then I can at least have another reliable way to upgrade my skills when I die. If I die. I mean, let's be honest. We try not to die. Day 198. Still no raid. Okay, bone mass power. Let's go do that. I mean, it ain't a crazy buff anymore. But, is it 25% now? Of course, block stamina is useless to me. But I will take that 170 damage down a peg. I'm happy with that. I could put on better armor, I suppose. I don't know what my maximum armor rating could be right now. I don't think I'd leveled that up. So it's probably like 50, maybe. But we could at least like eat 1 extra health food. And some bread. Let's do that. That'll give me at least a chance. And then we gotta like get in there and maybe try to like immediately, if he hasn't broken our thing, we could pillar up quickly and then just shoot him a bunch. Why don't get a Mosquito? I guess we better take that. Might as well. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Here we go. He heard me. Good, go in the water. In the water, you're slow and crappy. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's a black forest over there. Amazing. Well, that's what we need. It's very much what we need. Okay, mission success there anyway. Okay. Let's, we have our repellent on, so we should be able to sail over to that black forest. Get ourselves in it. Feel a little safer over there. Not a ton, but a little bit. Again, bears, trolls, they're still all scary to me now. But I'll take it. Your buddy went to all kinds of trouble to make a gym with the lowest level weapons, rocks, and get other practice. So we're proud of it. And they released Twig. Oh man, yeah. These things happen. They go and they go and they make an update, and you're just like, oh man. I mean, I'm happy. But yeah, in my next challenge run I'm playing on right now, I just started it the other day, and like it's in the new update, of course. I found the wooden spear a couple times already. That's cool. I'm also finding, like, I don't know about you guys, but like bears are super common. Like I thought they were supposed to be uncommon. Holy shit! Like I have a black forest that I'm in right now, and like I'm at the very early black forest stage of the game, and like I can't go 2 steps without running into a bear or a troll. And I'm not geared to fight them because I'm in a challenge run, of course, so like I'm severely handicapping myself as I would. And like the only thing that's saving me, and I have died to a bear already. Oh, I should be fishing. Is the fact that they're kind of derpy, like their AI is not very good. They don't notice you often, and they're kind of slow to react. But I'm just constantly running from them and trolls. Just seems. So I thought they were supposed to be a bit more rare. But, I mean, I'm happy that they're in the game, and I'm happy that they're not hard to find. But, yeah, man, bears and trolls everywhere. Ooh, that's not a very big patch of black forest, is it? And we got a little shaman thing there. Or, I mean, a little fooling tower. Oh, dear. Okay, well, we got a little, like, rock perch. Black forest rock perch. I guess that'll do. Could be a totem in that tower. That little outpost they got there. That's good. Well, maybe it is bigger. It gets bigger as we go. I don't have a damn clue where we are. Like, I feel like we got close to center of the map. You know, would you say we're more leaves or more trunk? I don't know. I think we're right where we need to be. More or less. I don't know if this is quite far enough away from our neighbors there. So we'll go a little further over to that spot. But this is good. I'm pretty sure there'll be a totem in there, maybe? Right? I don't know. I actually don't see... I don't come across that version of the tower very often. I normally see the smaller one that's like more horizontal with like spikes around it. And we got a village over there for sure though. Oh, is that a swamp too? Oh, damn. Okay, so we got a swamp. Okay, okay. I like swamps. I like swamps in your plains because feelings suck in water, and you drag them in and let the plains things fight with them, and they're slow and they often die to leeches and stuff. So that can be good for kiting. Now let's just hope there's not like a troll or a bear right here. Especially like a super one. Super strong one. No. Guess I'm gonna have to do a little ground clearing, but of course that makes noise. Okay. Okay. Whew. All right, so like, I don't know exactly where we went, but this is kind of nice because at least we have a safe haven-ish. Oh, we got a like fueling camp like right up here. Okay. Is that a bear? Oh yeah. Bear having a fight with him? Okay, still got some mosquito repellent on. They killed it? Yeah. 3 minutes. Steer clear of them. Okay, there's a little black. There's like a tower. That's cool. Okay, come here, Deskio. Okay. Cool. This is not a very big island, is it? No. No, it really isn't. Bit of a bust on that. I guess we can try to get some totems out of here. But I don't think we're finding Yag. Come here. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find Yag. Come here. I just love that this makes getting them so easy. Farming needles like is so awesome now. Any locks around? I think basically what we're gonna have to do is try and lure swamp things. Maybe this is where those skellies came from. That would make more sense. They like wandered all the way over. But I don't know. Is there another bear? Huh. Okay, so we got a bear we can use to help kill things. Some sort of defense. It ain't much. Oh, we got a mosquito trophy. Okay, so we got a bear right there. I could go get a poison resist mead and yeah, thank God they don't have good reflexes. Yeah, for the bears. Yeah, totally. Yeah, they spawn so often and sometimes they're annoying because you want to fight. You don't want to fight them, I agree. Yes. Hey John, welcome in. Since you get double resources, suggest get 2 sets of best armor and always use that. If you get killed, go to second set and be more. Yeah, you're right. You're right, John. I could be doing that. I got enough iron to definitely make some good armor. I kind of have the root set up that way right now. Because I like the, you know, like in hardcore, I'll play the root set like very deep into the game because, I mean, that 50% pierce resistance is kind of just something you can't afford to not have. But I do have obviously problems with some of the non-pierce types. So we're gonna have to find a way to work around them. And specifically the blunt feelings freak me out, especially the ones with freaking torches, because like Now you're wearing the root harness, and you're not able to resist the blunts. Now you're just getting insta-dead. Like, they're gonna kill me in no trouble. Alright, let's go get our north line again. I just want to make sure I can build a little, like, post on the beach where we are there. Or south line or whatever. I guess we want a south line. I guess I'll use like one of these. Yeah. Ish. Okay. We'll put that on the ground just so we know where it is. I think we'll not really need to stay at this. Like, I don't know. I'm debating leaving a portal and just carrying on. Because we kind of know more or less that we don't have what we're looking for there. I mean, if I saw Mistlands or potentially Yagluth, I'd of course be wanting to stay. But, yeah, not so much. Gotta ask, did they remove turnips? 3 swamps not? No, I think you're just running into bad luck. That is just like a Valheimism. Really? I am surprised by this. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's true. We came around the corner. So this makes sense. Okay. Alright. So we might just, leave this area. Keep southing. Keep southing more. Because it's almost a direct shot from where we are. That's easy. We'll have to think of a name for that portal. What do we want to call this one? I mean, we don't actually have like a plains portal just yet, do we? I don't think so. I guess we can call it plains. I guess we can do that. We got lots of Surtling cores. In fact, we should go visit our Surtling spawner and see if we can get the damn trophy finally. But like, this is a nice little area where we probably can get a totem or two. And possibly, I don't know, use it for farming swamp and bear baddies as well. Like if we wanted bear stuff, I mean the bears are gonna just die to the healings repetitively. I could run through their little area right now and gobble up stuff if I wanted to, I guess. Wait. Did I north line that? I don't have any totems yet, Mark. No. Did I get it backwards? I'm so used to doing a north line. Did I do that? No, like we probably know where one is. There's probably one in like one of the 3 villages that we've explored a little bit. Uh-oh. It's this way, man. What am I doing? It's a south line. Maybe I screwed that up. Maybe I'll have to go check this now. I'm gonna have to update my map too, but like maybe we actually are facing due north, not south. That would be surprising. It'd be very surprising. But I mean, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't be surprised by anything anymore. Without a map, you just get turned around and like a storm, of course, was going on at the time and all that nonsense. So let's just check this, because like, no, okay, for sure. That is south. Confirmed. Okay, very good. Yeah, no totems. Not too stressed about that. Like I say, when I need them. If we find Yag, there's probably going to be like 3 villages like really close to Yag. There pretty much always seems to be, right? And like, I'll just, whatever, streak it. I'll just naked run through all the things. Oh man, we don't have any binder, do we? Okay, alright, well. Where's my axe? Guess that's what we gotta do for a minute. Get some fine wood. Let's ditch that for now. Certain cores we have many. Fine wood we do not. I wonder if this will be far enough away from my base to not trigger a raid. Hey Damon, how's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, that's true. Berserkers do drop them. And with double resources, I don't know. Will 2 totems pop off of a single totem placement? I mean, the Dragon Eggs did. So realistically, the totems, if that's the case, won't be hard for me at all. I think my base is kind of nice, yeah? I know Caper's done like weird lattice farms and terrace farms. But look at this base. It's got some charm. A windmill going over there and all the great stuff. Holy shit balls. You get a lot of regular wood, not a lot of fine wood. Yeah, we gotta catch up. We're on like day 199 in a minute here. We've been sailing. We found a new island of plains, but it's pretty small and there's a swamp and a black forest in it, which is cool. So we have a new outpost. We're gonna get on our map in a minute. But other than a couple of villages and maybe some totems, there's no... I didn't see anything cool. I didn't see any Stonehenges and I didn't see any Yegg spawns. So, you know, and I haven't had a raid in forever and it's freaking me out. Like, I don't think we had a raid last week at all. So, like, what's happened? I mean, maybe it was just, again, it's just like the turnips, you know? Sometimes you find them, sometimes you don't. Sometimes the raids get you every 5 minutes. Like a couple streams ago, I know we had a lot of them. And it was really frustrating. But like, definitely not having any right now. Okay. Drop off some wood here. What do we want? We got 20. Drop that off. Birch seeds. Probably have a spot for those. Oh, I forgot I had backup flax and barley here. Okay. Yeah, Damon, how's things? How's things going? Oh, I got oak seeds. Awesome. Oh, apparently I already had 10. Alright, portal math. I need my rocks back. We'll take, well, whatever, we'll just take them all. Don't need the, this. Just get that. Get everything all topped up here. More. Oh yeah, okay, whatever. Oh yeah. Huh. Well, look at this. Flax production is going. Oh yeah, we'll be nerd pillaring. Hard nerd pillars. For sure. For sure. I really, really, really want another fueling raid though. I need more black metal. Look at all the linen we've stored. The black metal is kind of weak sauce. Okay, full stack of each. I know it's heavy to carry, but it's just nice. It's nice to know. Nice to have. It saved our bacon. We had to make landfall at night on the edge of a plains where there was some skellies that thankfully were there to fight fueling for some reason. And no vials, thankfully. But we made a portal and escaped, and then when I went back through, I had to like quickly pillar. And I hate to say it, but I think we're gonna have to do more fishing as well, because we've only got one anti-sting left. And the groupers, we don't have the groups of groupers. It's 3 in a group, and I don't have enough. I don't know if the fish like have a respawn, because like my fishing area where we have our other boat, maybe we could go back to that. The Lox was killed by the bear unless it's respawned. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about it. Soup, I suppose. I guess I gotta make more turnip soup. Stew. so I guess we can do that. Haven't had to kill any boars in a while. That's been good. They do respawn? Alright. Yes, thanks, Mark. We know we have 2 already. We just gotta get out there and get one more level 2 grouper. But it's like there's a level 3 or a 4 one that keeps like harassing all the small fish. Also, the reminder the other day that trollfish are worth getting was a good one, because now I can fish them out of there and reduce the... Because maybe they're messing up the spawn cap, right? So I'll make some mossy troll bait or whatever. Did we do that yet? Stingy. Make some mossy. We definitely have trophies all over the place here. Yeah. Got lots of them. Where do you make it? Is it here? No, it's here. Apparently you make disgusting fish bait on your like food table. Are these the same color? Because that's going to be confusing. No. Okay, good. So we can bring a little bit of both and try and get some of the troll fish out of there and then make troll endurance potions and stuff later. But we probably need... What do we need for that? Powdered dragon eggs. Did we do that? Yeah, we did that. We already have 1 level 1 trollfish. And if we want the swimming potion later, we have a perch. So we're in okay shape there. Ratatosk? Yes, I do have one on me, John. I do. Yeah, so we've been sailing. Let's switch over to the map. Of course, we kind of... So we left from here. And... I think this is not orientated correctly. And Damon, you will probably know, but don't tell me. Anyway, we sailed for a while in a fairly southerly trajectory, like blah blah. We tried to get back into the center of the world a bit. And we came to a plains, and it was kind of like this or something. And then it sort of comes down here and does like that. Oh dear. I didn't close my lines. Oh, we gotta get my glasses back on. Oh no, I'm never gonna sleep. Brightness. Yeah, so like whatever, we'll just close this up. Okay. So we got plains. Right next to it. And attached to it, we have Black Forest. So I'm in this like Black Foresty area here, which kind of does like a little blob of it. Okay. And then there's a swamp that's sort of like, I don't know, here, something, roughly, let's say. And we know... There's like a little tower. There's a Great Orc Tower here. But there's also a fueling tower here. And this is probably not quite right. I think it would be more like this is all the plains. Oops. Well, yeah, that's probably more accurate. And the swamp was like here. I don't know how big it is, but let's just say that. Okay, because there's a village. What was our village mark? This little like pentagon thing. No, sorry, that was Surtling spawners. What do we mark villages as? Oh. Hexagons. In orange, is it? I don't know. My colors are messed up with these glasses. So yeah, there's a village here. And there was a tower. And I didn't really see anything else. There was like a stone pillar in there somewhere. I guess we could make that for navigational reasons. So there is definitely like a stone pillar somewhere here. I don't know exactly. And now we have a portal. That is like here. And we called that one Plains. Alright. And we renamed this portal to fish, which is already kind of labeled as fish, so that's cool. Okay, so that's where we're at. And, no, I've screwed this up entirely, everybody. I'm sorry. Because we know that we have a south-facing... We're facing south. So I've got to rotate this thing around or something. I don't know. We must have got all screwed up. Rotate. Rotate. And then, like, flip. Kinda. Not quite. Alright, hold on. Map making is a process. I think where the planes are is fine. Except for, I think... it's like that more. And these are... Oops. Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it, Mark, if you could get a better quality of the potions. That would be a lot of... that would make a lot of sense. These are like down here. And... I would argue that that's not there. And this is actually where the swamp is. So we'll clean that up. And honestly, I think, like, it's not this big. Get rid of that. Okay. Anyone who is watching, I don't know if we're getting this right or not, but we're getting it close as we can. It'll help us for navigating later. So yeah, we have like a swamp down here somewhere. So we'll just go ahead and label it. It's not going to be perfect, but it's like in that area. And, you know what? We can like do this because we had like a little island. Perfect. And I think there was even, if I remember correctly, there was like some big gray, you know, like, fake bronze, like rock stuff hanging out in the water there. We were thinking about landing on. And then I can just fix this around. And the portal, this is not quite here. We'll fix that up. This is kind of more like that. And there is a fueling tower here. There's a Black Forest skeleton tower here. Yeah, something like this. This is as close as we can do. Yeah, I think we will, Sinan. We'll definitely compare it. We'll definitely compare the maps after, because it'd be interesting to see how far off I'm getting. Damon knows what the seed is, and he's looked at it, I think, and said that I'm, like, you know, getting close. I often rewatch the streams later, like tomorrow, for example. I might rewatch it for a bit just to try to, like, figure out where it went and make sure it makes sense. But I'm thinking that that's close-ish. And yeah, so basically we think what we did was we like sailed down here and then we like basically ended up doing this. And now I want to just go straight south from there. So of course I don't know if this is like to scale or anything. But more or less I saw nothing, right? There was nothing else, just ocean. So we'll just say it was all ocean. And then I usually try to show like shallows just for fun. So whatever, there'll be shallows around at least the parts we've seen. Something like this. And there's actually even a river through here somewhere, I remember, that we saw. Like, we'll just denote it. Just like that. Boom. There you go. 81.3% accurate is pretty damn good. I will take that. I will take that. I do see Caper's map sometimes, but like the nice thing is he's playing like up here. His entire game has been way up there. I've been going east or south and west, and he's been kind of going east and north. So we haven't really been bumping into each other. He came to my motor, and by bumping into each other, I don't mean we're in the same world save. We're not, but we haven't. Because sometimes when I watch his stream, if he pulls his map up, it's like kind of cheating, I suppose. But in reality, like I can't remember anything. Plus, I don't know where the hell I am anyway, with respect to it. But I think we did pretty good with this. So like, unfortunately, it doesn't look like this one's gonna do any good for us. So we'll keep going south, I guess. See what we find. And now we have a place here where we can like spread out and try to fill it in. Maybe. It'll just take time to fill in areas and get a bit of understanding where we're supposed to go. But the weather's always bad, and that's the problem. If I have nice weather and I can see a distance, like I will see the igloo spawn. That is almost a guarantee that that one's like the easiest one to spot, right? So that's what I'm hoping for, is just some better weather. But right now, what I really just want is a raid. I want some fuelings, so I need the horde to come. So I can try out my new armor, my full set, get my bow skill, and beat up a bunch of fuelings and get all their black metal, and that would be great. But I probably don't get the right type of raid, because normally I get something like a troll raid again that I don't need. We have a lot of troll hide that we don't need anymore. Anyway, so we got some food, we got some plane, some portal mats. Our unnamed portal is ready, right? Yes. We have... Oh shoot, sorry guys. I keep doing that. My bad. I've just been running around base doing nothing. Yeah, we got one more like spare sign over here, I think. That's not used. Maybe two. Yeah, two spare signs. So we could get like a plains 2 going, or a mist, maybe. Something like that. Did we refill this sucker? I don't think we did. I guess we're gonna have to go back to our farm too. It's probably been enough time. Check on the old farm. I'd like to go to the Surtling spawner. Also, I said, and I forgot. At least we got some wind coming in. How's this doing? 6? That's fine. That's where we're gonna go if the raid comes, right? We're just gonna be right in here. Oh, what? Uh-oh. The hell? Didn't happen last time. Did I just, like, get caught by a little... Oh, man. Oh dear. Do we need to go higher? I think we do. Alright. Well, that would have been bad. That would have been an awful way to die. That would have been completely just awful. I would have been so mad. That would have been a rage quit right there. You would have witnessed the rage quit. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been bad. Let's break this sucker. Oh, I don't want to die. I don't want to like get burned because I'm low food. Well, whatever. If we get a... I don't know. I need to start using the feasts for base foods or something, because like we're just burning through foods. I know we have stuff saved up here, but like I don't want to eat like cooked deer meat right now and then have to go and puke it all out. Although we should get another. Let's get another mead going, I guess. Can we keep barley here somewhere? This part. I don't want to have to use fire resistance meat just to like survive around my freaking base, but I mean maybe it's gonna be a thing. After beating the game, I would definitely die from that. Yeah, yeah, just to finish it. You use feast for non-current tier resource runs. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Rob. Like when you're in an area that you're not too worried. Like I feel relatively safe in Black Forest, but of course, the thing is, in hardcore, trolls, bears, still one hit kill you. If you're not wearing high armor and using like mountains and above foods, right? That's the thing. We need to make padded armor, I guess, really, is what we have to do. We can. We got what we need to do it. I mean, realistically, it's not that big a deal. We could make it. I got all kinds of linen and iron at this point. Even just the level 1 set. I mean, we got lots of iron. Maybe we can just do that while we wait. But I won't be wearing it right now because I don't want to be slow and all that. Oh, I don't need these 15 barley flowers. 199. All right. So we need to go check the farm, and we need to check the Surtling spawner. I really want the Surtling trophy. My brazier thing in the front of my armor hallway would be permalit if I could put that up there. I don't like coming to the swamp in the early morning, just can't see anything. Nobody? Oh, there you are. Goodbye. Any sneaky leeches anywhere in here? Nope, no trophy. Bummer. 4 more, or 2 more cores and some coal. I mean, it's fine. We'll get it eventually. I don't know what, like, if the bog witch and stuff helps spawn proof this area, but I've been finding, like, I don't get a lot of spawns out here. Not complaining, it's good. It's not a problem that I don't mind having. But, I really want that trophy. Caper got it like first try, probably, right? I wouldn't be surprised. Gets everything first try, the bastard. Alright, we're full up there. Let's put our extras here, I guess. Okay, farm. Need the cultivator, though. Gotta be careful out here. Mosquitoes and stuff. Might have to shoot a couple again. They tend to respawn pretty quickly over here. See anybody over there? Yeah, there's one. Flying at like freaking airliner altitudes. He's pretty far away though. Too much about that one. Guess I should get a scythe or bring my at gear. It's kind of a bit of a satisfying thing to do. Oh yeah. Harvest, sun coming up. Get a gazillion barley. beautiful. See, like, the double resources, this is the one thing, man. Like, without this, I'd be really in trouble. In trouble, sorry. Gives me a little bit back in all the disadvantages. I know Caper, even though he maybe would complain if it was really causing me to be in the lead all the time or something, but he loves his, like, first hour stream farming. He's such a base mom, like, in every game we play. He just wants to stay back at the base and do laundry and farm and make the dinners. Got so much I can't pick it up. Holy shit. Alright. All the other things are going to be limiting us. It's not the barley and the flax anymore. Dude. Don't you jump over. I'm just gonna do a little bit. Leave, because I don't want to have to deal with this guy. And I don't think we need any more than that. Cool. Oh yeah, farming skills up that way, true, yeah. I imagine it would just be fun to sweep through with it, but it's silver, I think, to use it, or to make it. So I've been kind of cheap. I'm super cheap. But I don't know why, because, I mean, crazy amounts, right? So, like, if we leave our backup, these ones, and then pretty much the rest of this is to be processed. And then we'll go downstairs and just set up another 100 flax to go for, you know, days. Already got piles of it on the floor here. Okay. Let me just put the rest here. Hello, wolves. You guys are probably hate me because I've trapped you in my basement for a very long time. Boom. So much. Just the craziest. Okay. Get rid of that. Alright, so we must have built something or screwed that up because that doesn't seem right. So we'll go fix that. And then I guess we'll go sail some more. Hope we get good weather. Probably want this power again. Alright. So I have a Ratatosk. And I don't know how long it's been, how close to night it is or anything, but okay, we'll be ready to go. What do we need? We have our wood. Oh, I don't need 25 coal. Yeah, portal, that stuff, good, good, good. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take a bathroom break, real life, and then we'll be right back and we'll get sailing some more a little bit, see what we can find. In Enshrouded, I ran across a little blue flower on a long stalk and said, I bet that's flax. And it was! Nice. Yeah, well, they followed in the same footsteps. Alright, be right back. Hey, Synthetic. Welcome in, the master. I don't know about that, but I do appreciate the confidence. We're just gonna go sailing. We're sailing south tonight. So far, we found one new island, and it's been kind of not exactly the best, but there's some stuff here that's okay. There's a bear hanging out in there, and weather is kind of always crap. Let's see. Yeah, we still got our south line. We're good. So we're just gonna go south out of here. Oh god, trailer rules. I gotta back up properly. No, reverse. Can always come back here later and collect our little, you know, trophies and. Or, I mean, not, well, yes, possibly trophies, but also, totems. Keep my bearings true, indeed. If the storms would just stop screwing me around, it'd be a heck of a lot easier to do that. Due south. Let's get out into the ocean and hopefully it's clear. CaperCafe. In here spying on the competition. Well, welcome in anyway. We're sailing. Sailing south. In storms, because that's how it is. And with no wind. And soon to be probably night, because I timed it wrong, because I had to do some chores. 2 hours. We've done sailing already. We sailed to a brand new island. That's a brand new island right there. Should I use the motor power? Kind of maybe want to save it for getting out of the shit if we get into the shit. Oh, here we go. Nice weather possibly? Or no, is it going to fog up on me now? Oh. Okay. More land. What do we got here? I don't know. I don't know what that is. That might be swamp. Maybe a mountain over there. Oh, that might be Mistlands. That might be Mistlands right there. Maybe. I don't know. Ah! Yeah, your Desquito death. I I don't know what you were thinking. I get it. Sometimes you don't want to eat because you want to save your food, but that's not when you go through a portal. Okay, we got a swamp. A swamp on one area. Don't know what that is, but there's clouds over there, but maybe not mist. Swamp and like possible mountain, my mini one. Not sure what's over there. Swamps aren't the worst place to make landfall, if I have to, I guess. Don't have a poison resistance me though. Oh. Are those groupers? I mean, we're in the plains right now? Officially? I don't know. Yes, we switched things up, Synthetic. Yeah, Caper explained. Sorry about that. I talked about it at the beginning, but yeah, Wednesday nights. Oh, it's ocean cod. Okay. Thanks, boss. All right, so let's like not necessarily commit to swamp landing here, but let's see if we can get. I don't think we have a ton of daylight. No. See if we can get kind of through the pass here and see what's this side. Like, I'd like to see some trees spawning in. Wind issues. Did we just go for the power, maybe? We hold it. Hold it in reserve for a minute. It's got a bit of time. If we see a crypt or something, then at least I know I got a safe place to put a portal on. But, yeah, are we off the line? No, not too much. Here's my build piece. We're doing a pretty good job on the line. Okay, that's a plains. Okay, so we got a plains. On the edge of a swamp. That's good news, I guess. What's over here, though? Black Forest. That's what I like to see. Safe place to land, anyway. Spotting any Yagluth pillars, anyone? I don't think so. I don't think so. Now, as long as that island's not inhabited by, like, you know, trolls, should be able to make a landfall. Oh, okay, we got a bigger Black Forest. This is ideally what we want. We want to keep finding little patches of Black Forest to establish in and then explore. As long as it's not all Black Forest on that island, I think that'll be giving me something to do. I can't quite understand what's happening there. Like, that might be like 2 or 3 little mini swamp pieces. Hey, Leviathan. That's cool. Okay, remember that. That's a map marker. I'm not seeing Yag pillars. Yeah, I think we got like a miniature swamp here. Possibly. Like bordering it. So like there's probably gonna be my luck, there'll be like an abomination hiding in the water right there. We'll just kind of chill around the edge of that. Head for the shore. Yeah, I'm not seeing any Yag stuff over there. The big tree? Yeah, that's the world tree. I use it for navigating. It's important when I have no map. Uh-oh. I don't need that guy to follow me all that much. Oh, shit. Leeches. Okay, well, we're gonna have to deal with a tower. I think the leech is backed off. Alright. Jogger, yeah. They just love to just spawn out in knee-deep water and just wander. Okay, so like... I know, Damon, I know, but it's almost night. Come on now, give a guy a break. We're just camping for the night. We're gonna sail around the coast in a minute once we get back. But we gotta update our map. We gotta keep mapping it. Like, I don't have any other choice. Otherwise, we're just gonna get lost. We're never getting back by sea at this stage, I would think. We're just so damn south at this point. Alright. So basically, we left. We sailed. We didn't go that far. We ran into swamps. So we got like swamp. And attached to that, we got definitely some plains going on. Okay. And we went between the two. Definitely got like a little bit of swampiness going on here. And then probably a decent sized black forest. I know it's not the goal necessarily, but cool. And there's some gray rocks. Always gotta try to make little marks, you know, little gray rock. That helps me not get lost later. We also had a leviathan. We what did we draw those? Those are like little. God, I'm gonna have to like zoom into the legend here. Yeah, these guys. Gotta take the leviathan. Why would you go way up there? Why would you do that? I don't think my computer's gonna be very happy to edit this mega file. Map eyes are, yes, the accuracy's rising. I can't speak, sorry. Yeah, no, I'm not sleeping. I want to raid, damn it. I gotta have that precious raid time. Alright, there was like a leviathan. We'll just say like right here. Oh, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, here's the thing. This is not confirmed or anything. But there was a big ass hill here. There was a big ass hill there. So we could potentially say there was a mountain up in there. There was definitely a pillar. Oops. Definitely a pillar out here. That's always a good landmark. And I guess, yeah, we might as well just finish our little path of where we went, but and yeah, like boom. Okay. And then there's a great ore for something tower here. Jink. Cool. Didn't see any crypts, didn't see anything interesting. I didn't even see any bonfires, so I don't know what's going on over there, but yeah, there may or may not be a mountain. Our mountain icon is getting a little hard to copy and paste. No, let's see, will it actually like go where I want it? Kinda. Maybe mountain? Question mark? We don't know. And I think we maybe saw another potential mountain over here someplace. Possibly. We don't know. We're not really sure about it. 88. Oh yeah, okay, 81.8. Nice. Boss, maybe it's not Caper's beginner's luck, but maybe Wednesday luck. He died on a Monday. True, true. That's right. Mondays. Case of the Mondays, right? That was my plan all along. Is to get him to just play on the bad night. But look at this. We're southing. We're southing real hard. I'm not gonna necessarily know like the details of what the ocean looks like and all that. But you know, we're southing. I mean, this rate we'll just get to Ashlands, whatever, put on the motor power, steam right to shore. Right? If I pulled that off, oh, Caper. I don't even think it would matter that you're beating an extra boss, man. If I make landfall in the Ashlands, get a portal up, game over. Alright, meat onion soup. Gotta live off this. Still gotta live off this stuff because I'm too cheap to invest in better stuff. Triple tier skip? Yeah, no, I don't think I can do it. Going to Ashlands early has a lot of advantages if you can make it work. I mean, imagine a portal that you can teleport metal through. Imagine it. That tells you something. It's super freaking nice to have. Okay, got our double foods. Big issue right now on the groupers. We need more groupers. So I don't know, maybe we gotta do some fishing, but I really don't want to spend a lot of time fishing at the moment. But I kind of need to, because like having the bug repellent is pretty huge. I'm loving the weather. Ah yes, that gets you. That gets you. I will say the stone portals are pretty awesome and the game changing and all, but they're not exactly convenient either, because they require a stone cutter, right? To make it. So you gotta have iron on you, and they're huge. You'll see. They don't just fit anywhere. They're like as big as this door frame. So you don't just like plop one down in an easy like pocket portal means, really. It's not the same deal. But they're super duper handy if you have a hub where you're trying to get metal home. That's for sure. Stray back metal scrap is also called the fueling curse. Yeah, I believe that, Mark. I believe it. A lot of people turn off auto pickup probably because of that. Probably died many a time to it. I would sympathize with them because, yeah, that sucks. So yeah, fishing. I don't know how safely I can do my... Well, we could try to go back to fish later. We're almost out of time for tonight, but we have made progress south at least. I'm happy with this. If we do go back to do some fishing, we're going to want to make sure we bring both baits. Catch both types. Get them all out of the way. Get my fishing skills up. What is my fishing skill anyway? 5. Kind of pathetic. High skill being run. That makes sense. Yeah. Running and jumping. 0 swords. 0 pole arms too this life. Oh yeah, dodge is a skill, that's right. Not one I use, because why? I'll just die, I'll screw it up. Although I really should be. As I was saying earlier, playing on hardcore all the time makes you kind of not learn. I can dodge roll, I promise. Not like when I first started and couldn't handle it. But I'm not using it very often right now. And these goddamn glasses, as much as they help me sleep, I can't see a thing. I need to turn up my monitor to like surface of the sun brightness so they can see what I'm doing, and then I'll just defeat the purpose of the glasses, so kind of counterintuitive. Yep, yeah, exactly. An unwanted rite of passage. How's our meats? Still going. Look at this though. Look at all this. I'm making like, if only I could manage to kill a frickin' Lox without using like 8,000 arrows. I feel like my wolves are trapped in some like third world textile shop down here making linen. This is kind of awful of me. Uh-oh. 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 We might be stuck here. They might have decided to keep me trapped. Oh, thanks. Thanks for that. Just come down into the basement like, keep spinning the flax, puppies. Mirez, what's up? All right, Lance Armstrong. What are you saying? Yeah, he definitely cheated, Mirez, for sure. He cheats. He has also probably only got one testicle. Real people, like real, you know, Valheim masters, they have the balls, plural, to play on hardcore. Oh, you know, things are good. Just got my Bono glasses on so I don't get a headache. And so I sleep. Also, you know, just adds to the cool factor. Is this where I'm supposed to say something like thanks for the penis? Or thank you for the penis? Or whatever goes on over in your stream there? Yeah, definitely. Operating balls, indeed. Oh, man. Alright. I can't explain why I'm not getting raids. I must just be like out of sync with the raid timer. It's rare to want to get them, but like, I need it. Sacred bond between you and TLC. Yeah, okay. Oh, we have ED? Oh, shit. Oh, man. Tell my wife. So I have to do it in the dark. So I can sub in, you know, sub in something else. Synthetic. Not you synthetic, but something synthetic. Artificial. Brank the beans. Yeah, we're just gonna wait it out. Do we like wanna check out the armor hallway we're working on? Oh, I have to fill that up. Get the lights on in a minute here. The minute I move my root harness armor down there where it belongs is the second that I'll get a raid. Right, because like I purposely have it upstairs in the bedroom for when I get a raid and get the bow skill up. But like it should be here. Although actually now we have a bear set to put there also. And we don't have the wolf set. So yeah, we gotta continue. Bring stone and wood for nerd polling. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Yeah, thanks, Mirez. Appreciate it. Caper likes to try to steal the show. You know, he does this to me at work all the time. I'll do some awesome work and we'll be in a meeting and then like for some reason, even though it's me talking and showing it, they'll be like, cool, thanks, Andrew. Thanks, Caper. Right? And I'll be like, but I just did all that work. And then he'll take it too. He'll be like, yeah, I know. I did all that. Yes. Yes. You should fire that guy. He doesn't do anything. I just let him talk for me because he wants to feel like he's part of the team. He's such a bully to me at work. I could totally beat him up in real life, but I'm a nice person. But one of these days, you know? One of these days. Should I quote some Limp Bizkit for you? One of these days, you know? Be in the same place at the very same time. Hmm? Well, except we're all in the same place all the time. But I can't kill you through a Teams call, can I? Oh. Caper does? No, okay, so Damon, I have to be honest here. I'm probably what you would consider the stealer of kills in an FPS game. Speaking of Fred Durst, Mirez, have you seen him lately? poor guy, man. He's looking rough. He's not aged well. I saw like a video of him the other day, like at a concert, and like he looked like he was at like the geriatric wing, and then like a drone flew up to him and he like swatted it like some old man on his porch. Oh man. Oh man. I was just thinking like, damn. He must swat so many drones from his like front porch at the old age home and screaming at kids. Although he's probably still a super cool dude. But yeah, so I would probably say I'm the kill stealer. Damon, but only because my accuracy is so much better than all the guys that I play with. So like they shoot the wall 6 times, shoot the enemy in the leg once or twice, break their shields, whatever, and I'm just coming around like, well, if I don't help, they'll die, and I just, you know, pop a headshot. Yeah, that's a kill. And like, you stole my kill. I'm like, well, you tickled them a little bit, and I actually killed them. You know, Mozambique drilled on them and everything. But what Caper does in FPS games is team kill all the time, like so hard, like throw a Molotov cocktail into your back kind of team killing. Drop a Helldivers orbital strike on you type killing. Boot up Halo. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want to pull me back into Halo. I just got off the stuff, man. Although I will say in Helldivers, team killing is kind of part of the game. I've been trying to get them to play Helldivers, but they're so like into grounded, and it's a fun game and all, but Helldivers, man. I want to do that. So we got to finish grounded, but I'm away this weekend, so you guys will have to finish it. You know, Mirez, I thought Halo Infinite multiplayer was alright. I didn't mind it. It's pretty fun. I liked Halo 5 multiplayer too, and everybody shits on it, but I thought it was a lot of fun. We played that one a lot. I mean, 4 was the real stinker. But, yeah, I mean, every time I get into Halo, I just get, like, hooked, and I just want to be, like, the very best and rank up and stuff. It's hard. You liked 4? Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind any Halo, to be honest, but a lot of people shit on 4. They didn't like it. I know the campaign in 4 was kind of wonky, but, like, I don't know. I didn't play a ton of Halo 4 multiplayer, I will say that. That was at a time where I was kind of busy. I just moved and, like, started having to, I got to know Caper, and I really dragged on my life, and I didn't have time. Then after I, like, made him cool and stuff, he played Halo 5 with us. And we were pretty good. He started off a complete noob, shooting the sky and spinning in circles like this. But then he got it. Oh, day 200. Wow. 2 is better than 3. Infinite 4, 5. Yeah, okay. No, you didn't ruin my life. I saved yours. That's all. It was a bit of a burden on me. I'd do it again. Right? I'd do it again. I just made you cool. Yeah. Caper was closet cool, right? Like, he was cool, but he was in the closet about it. I got him to spread his wings. You know? His neck pain went away. He stopped looking at the floor when he walked around. I think that's improved a lot in his life. You know, he could tell you every detail about his shoes back then. I have no other material here because I'm losing in the race basically at this point. So I have to, like, really just, you know, rag on you. Okay, well, we have to go and have a look around our new area here. Let's ditch the motor power though. Probably go for the Ecthier power, I guess. Because we may need to run controls. But it's like almost bedtime. Does Caper teabag other people's kills? No. And I don't drink when we play Halo anymore. I don't drink very much at all, so I'm off the teabag too. You know, I used to be a pretty rowdy FPSer. I wouldn't, like, yell at people and be too mean, but, like, if you deserved it, you were getting teabagged, you know? Let me just say, like, I'd dish it back out. If they can do it to us, then, you know, they're gonna have to accept that I can do it back. Yeah, okay, let's just like, see where we are here. I know we're in a Black Forest. I realize that's not the goal. But, like, we need to get out here and explore a bit. We need to protect this a little bit. Just a bit. Mostly because I just would hate it if I couldn't get back. Christ. Building on rocks is not the best. Whatever. It's enough to confuse them. I still have 12 wood. So we can get rid of this. Take that back. Okay. So we got a Great Orf Tower there, which, to be honest, we should probably just take them out and steal. Probably be a little better of a place for us to live. Not sure how many of them there are. Got a shot, or got a big guy back there, do we? Shit. It's like, what? Come at me. I want to try to get my adrenaline up. There we go, boom! I don't think I've had that work yet. It gave me something, right? Extra health, is it? What am I getting from that? What am I getting from that? Where do I find that? Iron brooch. Health gained 50. Did I actually... I don't think I got 50 health. Does it just heal you 50? Is that all? Or is it... I thought it added to your pool. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. I misunderstood how that worked. Oh. Troll cave up in there. Just a health regen, huh? Damn. That kind of screws me. I had plans. I had plans for other challenge runs that involved that being better than that. Oh well. Alright, well we can at least kind of move in here, I guess. Right. We can just move in here. I have to change place. What? Who's still there? Cool. It's still not bad, you're right. I mean, if you're in a shitstorm, which you usually would be if you're getting full of adrenaline, I guess it's nice to get an instant 50. But I thought it was going to give me 50. And then there's one later on that does 100, I thought. So I was in my head like, yeah, okay, so maybe this is the solution for hardcore players, because like if I can get another 100 HP on top of like high level foods, you know, I could actually maybe take a hit or two later on in the game and not have to be as much of a conservative person. But alas, that's not how it works, so that kind of blows. Oh well. Whoa, that was a bit laggy. Okay. Wait a minute. You gonna fit in here anywhere? Guess not. I have to do this like weirdly. Usually they fit, I thought. Across the back, maybe? No? Okay, I can do it that way. As long as I can get in the door. Kind of. No. No, I cannot. Back on, can I? No. Not the best. Not the best. I think the crafting table will have to be outside. Can't really repair with it out here, but you can always put a roof over it, I guess. Oh, maybe the problem is the ground. Just doesn't really like to be in here. Cool. Outpost complete. Whatever. You got it. How much junk am I carrying? Maybe we can make a chest too. Really need all this. Whatever. Alright, what do I got going on here? We've been trying to reach you about your Carve's extended warranty. Yeah, it doesn't crash on Xbox very often, but I knew you had a crash happen. I don't normally worry about it. But the thing is, it's like out of sync with the day. I always thought it saved like right in the morning, and then you knew like the... Oh yeah, Giannis, you're right. I definitely could have just done that. Oh, Caper, shut your face. We're just exploring. There. Okay? Planes. You happy? Planes. Shit. No. Wrong arrows anyway. Well, burn the tree out of the way. Maybe I can see him. Boom! I can't one-shot him like you, but I can two-shot him. Whoa! Okay, that's just a fire. Little Great Orf home over there. Okay, we don't have any bug juice, so we gotta be a little careful here. Bog! For Christ's sake. Come on. This isn't how I want it. The weather never cooperates ever. I'm not gonna see Yegg like that. I'm not gonna see anything like that. Very bad weather timing. Oh, Damon. Damon. Damon, man. I thought we were friends. But I would be lying if I said I wasn't afraid of dying. I mean, that's a pretty logical thing to be afraid of, I think. You know? Death sucks. Death really blows. Let's go up here. Let's go up here a little bit. If we don't go in the plains, it won't be boggy. So if we look from a distance, you can still see what's going on. Bet you there's like a starred crazy troll in there. Okay. Got any bears? The bears are so dumb that like I always run into them because they don't make any noise hardly and they don't move. There's a troll. Troll over there. Spawner. It's quite a big black forest, actually. Get lost here. Yeah. Jesus. Ow. Oh, there's a big stone thing. I thought I heard a mosquito there. It wouldn't have been good. Oh, F off. Don't have time for you guys. Ow. No big cool yags. Bunch of fueling. I think we're gonna need to sail around it when it's better weather and we'll be able to see. I don't know if I'm smarter than the average bear, to be honest. Do some dodge rolls. Perfect dodge rolling. You know, I can do it. See? I know how, everybody. I don't know, this one's kind of shitty. I don't know, everybody. I think we're going to want to boat around it, but maybe this won't even be worth leaving an outpost at. Not sure. I'm not sure I'm really seeing much here. Yeah, level 1. As wise Canadians said, this is a race. No time to build pretty bases in the Black Forest. Yeah. I don't know if I said that. Did I say that? I might have. Sounds like what I would say. Oh wait, did I? Ugh. Put everything in the chest. I wanted to bring it home. I don't know. We've identified planes. So we can sail around this plains and see what we see when we get better weather. If there's time in the day right now, maybe it's fishing time. It's hard to say. I don't know if there's a lot of time. But a quick fishing could be in order. Let's get rid of some stuff. That. And put that in there. I got like crap everywhere. I gotta clean up here. Random arrows. Actually, those are good arrows for Deskitos. Got any time? I don't know. I don't know if we got time. True, you did build a mushroom road, but it's helping you, right? I mean, if it helps. Not a big bad idea, really. I think it's almost nighttime. I think it's really close tonight. Okay, why do I still hear logs? Like, you guys hearing that? Like, where are these logs? I don't get it. Every time I come through this portal, I just hear the sound of logs smashing. I need to build like a path out here. I wonder if I could do that. Get like a dock out to here to the part where it would be where the groupers are. Because it's like nighttime now, but maybe that's a good idea to get a fishing dock. Okay. Oh, are they taking damage or something, boss? They're just getting like waterlogged. I don't think it's my boat, no. Unfortunately, I think we're at the end because it's night and night is dark and full of terrors and we didn't get a friggin' raid, which is weird. Kind of surprised. Our arrows are so built up here. We're like so ready for the raiders to show up. And we just, you know. Maybe we can fix up our bonfire problem. Because it lit me on fire earlier, which wasn't cool. Okay. Didn't lose any, did I? Let's see if we can get this one higher. Although this might be too high. Wait, do they not like properly snap on top of each other? Come on now. Must stop. What is happening here? Auto. I don't want that. No way. It's like the snap you're meant for. You're a column. Yeah, like that. Yeah, why don't you just do that? Very good. Columns are kind of wonky though. They're not like nice and straight edges. You know, you'd be firing the concrete company. Alright. Okay. Let's see if that'll work. I don't know if I caught my head on fire because I got like fire clipped through or it was just bad timing and a thing came like an ember. But let's see here. Uh-oh. What? Why? Fire doesn't hurt rock. What rule is this? Nonsense is this? Did that little bastard break my wall, my stone piece with a rock? Did he just like throw enough rocks that it collapsed? What the hell? Oh, they're not lining up. That's the problem. What the? There. That's how I wanted it. Okay. Rock, paper, fire rules. Yeah, seriously, what the hell? Now, I should probably put like a couple of like resin torches here so I can even see better, but this is where we shoot and kill things if we get the raid. And that's our lighthouse, which I can maybe from some like spot add fire. Yeah, you can add wood. Cool. What? Did you make this out of oil shale? Yeah, I don't know. I guess so. I don't know what the hell was going on there. That was unexpected. But it's our little, like, weird lighthouse. Oh, see, that's what got me. That's what it was. That's what it was. Okay. This all makes sense now. I get it. We came up at the exact time that the fire decided to shit some freaking ashes on, or some embers on me. So we need like an ember catcher. Oh, that's not going to be strong enough. I see. I see how you're going to be. I don't know if I can make you better. Like that, perhaps. There. Little ember catcher awning. Now I won't be able to add, like, I'm gonna basically have to frickin', what is it? Is it which hobbit has to climb up and light the beacons of Gondor? Is that Pip? I don't know. That's it. Every time I need to like light the beacons to call in reinforcements, I've got to like climb up a million steps and get up there and do it. I can't build any wood stuff around it because it'll light on fire. We wanted to be crazy and put on the fire spread rules, so we have to live with it. Okay. Alright. I'm satisfied now. For now, that'll work. I'm probably going to want to do another awning on this side later, because it probably will burn everything else like it always tends to do. Cool. Thanks, everybody. No, Mark. There's like a part at Minas Tirith, right? Like Gondor, when Gandalf is like, light the beacons, and then the steward guy, he's not being cool about it. And then one of the hobbits has to climb up a tower and like sneak the beacon on. And then the guards are like, what? They're like feelings, like, what? And they're probably getting fired. That's the part I'm thinking about. So whichever hobbit, I think it's Perry, the one that touches the like eye thing and gets all like, Sauron knows where you're, like, you know, he knows where you are now, and Gandalf's like, you fool. You know? Mary, that's it. Mary, yeah. Okay, got it. I'm surprised you've even seen that movie, Andrew. Have you even seen that movie? I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't. Okay, well, there you go. That's 200 days. So what day did you do it on? 29? 229? So I got 29 more days. Perry works in accounting. Yeah. I only got 29 days left to do this. We don't even have a single totem. And we don't know where Yag is. So we got our work cut out for us. Got lots of barley resistance firewine stuff now. Got another 12 of them. So next time we gotta fish. We gotta do some more fishing. Get some more mosquito repellents. Pippin touches plant here. Yeah, I gotcha. Alright. Cool. Well, thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate it. And I'll just eat now so I don't forget and go through a portal and get killed like a noob. Yeah, I guess we'll see you guys next week. And I don't know, I'll rewatch the stream and try to improve the map quality slightly and see if I can figure it out. Wow, rude. What's rude? Ending stream? I know. I'm a baby. I need to get my sleep. Because I wake up at a normal human time. Well, thanks, Helga. Appreciate that. Hopefully you've got a good day ahead of you. Oh, you suck for not eating. Yeah, you do. I used to have that problem. I'll give it to you. It's a noob thing. Definitely used to have that problem. Map overseer's pleased. Okay, good. We're going south as far as we have to until we find something interesting or not. Hey, Rodriguez, thanks for being here. You have a good night as well. And you too, boss. Mark and Damon and everybody else that I, appreciate you all being here. And if you can, before you leave, like the video if you haven't already. That helps us out. And, yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye for now.